What's going on, y'all? And welcome guys to the channel. Short Big Dog back with another one take review. Today I got another keeping up with the classics today, and it's for a film that I don't think many would consider a classic. Actually, it's Superman Returns, starring Brandon Routh and Kevin Spacey. I had never seen this film before, and I just recently watched it not too long ago, and I felt like I had to talk about it because for the majority of my life, I always heard that this was a bad film, and they don't see they see why it never took off. But I said, okay, let me check it out because I've just been like rewatching some old stuff that I haven't seen before, or just that's just I haven't seen it in a long time. But this is what I never saw at all. And it came out in 2006. I don't know what I was doing I was 13 at the time, so I don't know what I was doing and how I completely missed out on this film. I literally did not learn about this film till a couple years ago. They were saying Brandon Routh is the guy who used to play Superman. I'm like, when was Brandon Routh Superman? And because I'll see him as the Atom on DC's Legends of Tomorrow. What was this Superman? I go back, I'm like, oh, that was a whole movie that I completely missed out on. One, a lot of people didn't see it. I think the budget of this film was like two something. I want to say 275. I know it was pretty high, and they didn't recoup none of them. Well, no, I think it was right at 200, and it might have been more than that. Either way it goes, the film only made like 391, so it lost some money But I watched it. I'm like, I kind of went into kind of low expectations in all honesty. I'm like, well, I haven't heard any good things about it, so let's see. And I found myself really enjoying this film quite a bit. Now, there are some mistakes I feel like they made making this one. Probably the biggest mistake they made is like trying to make it a continuation of the Christopher Reeve Superman. That wasn't gonna work. I guess they tried to like follow it like with the Batman, how it was Michael Keaton and George Clooney and Val Kilmer. They tried to do it in that regard. I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. And maybe they should have realized that earlier. But overall, my thoughts of Brandon Routh as Brandon Routh, I think it's Routh. Nonetheless, my thoughts of him as Superman, I thought he was a really good Superman and a good Clark Kent. I'm not the biggest Superman fan by any means, but I thought what he did with the character was pretty much what I want to see from Superman. I kind of feel like they should have modernized the suit a little bit, you know what I'm saying, to make it look cooler. But nonetheless, like, he pretty much was the embodiment of what I see when I'm looking for Superman. Like, the best version of us, you know? And I feel like that's what he was trying to be. I like his connection with Lois Lane. And granted, his Superman is kind of a bit of a stalker in this thing because he's going to this girl's house and like peeping in on their conversation and see what they're doing. Like, hey, bro, Superman, they could have been doing literally anything, bro. But there are so many different things I like. Now, Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor, I felt like it was okay. It wasn't bad by any means. His plan, you know, trying to now, him trying to make, he said, beachfront real estate. I'm like, okay, I get the griping now. But at the same time, him trying to make a continent, not only a continent in which Superman powers would be useless. Think about that for a second. You have your own continent, ruled by you, governed by you, that you created. It's not like this was already here. It's like you created this. And Superman can't do anything about it because once he comes there, he's just like a normal civilian like everybody else. I thought that part of it is genius, like the whole real estate thing. That's not the best. And him, of course, like him trying to like eliminate half the world's population. I mean, that's also not the best thing to do, dude. But overall, I was just like, wow. Because when we have the scene with him and Superman, he's fighting Superman, I'm like, I like seeing Superman vulnerable because it's like a guy who can do everything, you never really feel like they're in danger, but once you actually see that they're in trouble, like that's when you connect to the character the most. I don't feel like I can connect this with Superman when he's at his strongest, but you let me see him when he's weak, and then once he gets that strength back, I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my thing with Superman. Um, and we saw that multiple times. Him losing the legs, him drowning, him getting saved, him saving Lois, her husband, and her son. Like all of that, I'm like, wow. Like both of scenes of somebody getting saved out of some water worked like tremendously. Them turning around to go save him after he saved them, like all of that. The kid, now it kind of hurts me. This is just my mental stuff. It's like it's kind of messed up. Lois never told that guy that's not his kid though. I think that kind of got to suck unless they got together before that. And like she just been or something like this isn't your kid. I was pregnant before you. Like that works, you know. Like all of it, the connection between Superman and Lois, but like Lois is doing her own thing. Like so many different aspects of this film work for me. There's a few little nitpicks I have, and a couple things I feel like you could just simply deal without or didn't have to connect. And the film works. Also, it's pretty long. Film is like 240, 250. Like they probably should have chopped maybe could have chopped 30 off. You probably could have chopped 30 off. 20 for sure. 20 like guaranteed 20. But like stuff with Superman flying around the city after the earthquake and saving people, all of that. I'm just like, damn, Supers. I'm really liking you in this movie. So I personally really enjoy Superman Returns. And like, Superman Returns is a better film than both the Val Kilmer and George Clooney Batman. And like, people had me thinking like, oh no, it was just as bad as them. I'm like, then I watched them like, this was better than Green Lantern. I felt like it's better than a few films I've seen. I'm like, wow, I don't understand the hate it got. Honestly, I really don't understand the hate. But you guys let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.